What's up guys, Heart Pirates TCG here. I got a Blurple Crocodile deck that I've been working on just for a little bit for set 6, and I'm just utilizing some of the new cards that we got in this set to help us kind of keep advantage. So I'm playing the new Sanji, I'm playing the new Reiju, and I'm also playing the new Pudding. So those three cards kind of make this deck a little bit more viable going into the set. The whole idea is to just be able to kind of like keep at an even advantage, because a lot of times Crocodile can just either lose out on either board control or advantage, like hand advantage, because we're always at like 3 or 4, 3 to 5 cards basically. So the idea is to basically get them, if they do get ahead, to go back down to 5 cards with the Pudding. And then with the Reiju right here, usually you do this kind of at the end of the game. But if something happens where like I Dawn minus, or like my opponent Dawn minuses and like kind of puts us on an even curve, you can activate this in the early game as well. And you basically just draw 2 cards. So what I like to do is I like to go Queen. Honestly, I like to go Queen and then Dawn minus, and then obviously the next turn I discard some cards with either like Jet Gatling or something like that, and then I'll drop Reiju, and then I'll draw 2 more cards, and then usually by that time I'll be able to play Mihawk or Crocodile or Sanji, and then obviously the Spada and then the Doflamingos are there to basically set up the Sanji. We basically only have 2 targets. We have the Crocodile and we have the Mihawk, but being able to drop 2 9Ks on the same turn that are both 8 to 9 cost is really powerful, and I think it's actually pretty good. Now for my 2Ks, I'm playing cards that are just good in general. We're playing the Khalifa, which is a draw 2 trash one. This also works really well with Reiju because it allows you to actually get into that threshold where you have less Dawn than your opponent. And then obviously we have the Double Finger, who is just a body off trigger and obviously can help you ramp. And then we have Usahachi, which basically is a Punk Gibson on attack. You can use this very seldom. The turn where you Sanji, you actually can use this if you want to, because you'll have, that's 10 Dawn, it's 9 for Sanji, and then you play Mihawk, and then obviously Usahachi. And then yeah, just the only reason we're playing the Red Rock is because I see a lot of people playing Kid in the in the Yamato deck. So that we have no answer for Kid except for the Red Rock, but we have so much draw power and we have so much ability to stack our deck that we should be able to see the 2 Red Rock. And obviously Spada is just a free 2K counter. That's a draw if you do Crocodile's effect correctly. And then Miss All Sunday can get these back if you want to, and then just the constant draw power is just really powerful. So yeah, let me show you guys the actual how this deck is played, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, so it looks like we're going against a Sakazuki here. I haven't really tested this matchup, but we're gonna go second. This is an absolutely abysmal hand, so we're gonna mulligan that. And I feel like Sakazuki is good at drawing cards, so this Pudding actually could come in handy. Now this deck I do prefer to go first, just because I have the curve of like Doflamingo into Queen into whatever it is in the Sanji. So that's my preferred curve, but can't always be that simple. The only problem is I have to have 4 or less with Crocodile's effect, so I'm not going to be able to get the draw with the Spada. But what I will be able to do is I will be able to basically rearrange my top 3 cards and then choose what I draw, so I can kind of curve correctly and probably try to tempo my way into this game. However, he's going to let us have our effect for free, so this is really good. So of course what we're going to do is we're basically going to discard the Double Finger, then we're going to Spada, and then we're going to draw a card. So very powerful. So of course you do this because you want to use your leader effect as much as possible, and then we are going to, wow, that is not that great, but we will yeah, we're gonna have to put those at the bottom, and then we're gonna have to draw a card. There we go. So right here, what we can do is we can do 5 at him, and then if he takes it, we're just gonna Pudding. Filthy. Oh, then we're gonna make him draw. Oh my goodness, that's so nasty, dude. So yeah, Pudding basically, if for those of you guys who don't know, Pudding returns all cards in your opponent's hand into the deck, and then they draw 5 cards. So I basically took him down from 7 to now he had 5, and then obviously drew 1 for turn. So if I didn't do that, he would have had 8 cards in hand. So this is just a small way of keeping advantage. Of course, his hand was maybe a little bit bricky, and he was able to draw into this brand new, but I'll still take 2 cards out of his hand all day. So this guy obviously is also not very good. He just trashed it to Suru after he attached Dawn, so I don't know why he did that. And then 3,000 worlds, we are going to hit that brand new right there, just so we can keep the cards in our hand. So here is what we're going to do. We're going to put 2 Dawn on our leader again and swing 7, and then if he takes it, we're going to pudding again. This is so filthy, bro. You better take this. Oh my god, bro, we did it again. Oh my god. This is so awesome. I love this deck so much. I love pudding so much. This is so great. Okay. And not only is she like, she's a 4K body, so like I can, with 1 Dawn, I can actually just go kind of wide and attack 3 times. Or with 2 Dawn, I can attack 3 times. And now look at him. He literally has to go like to Shigi, like to do anything, bro. Because I'm just like messing up his whole hand. Like he could have the Great Eruption, he could not. I'm not sure, bro. Oh, there he has. I gave him the Hound Blaze. But it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter too much because I'm going to go to 8 Dawn and I'm sitting good. What is this guy doing, bro? He's like using his leader effect after he does his play. It's just weird to me. It's criminal behavior. So we'll take this too. It doesn't really matter. So he's at 7 Dawn. We're going to be at 8 Dawn, so we can't use it. And he's playing a Rose and non. Oh, right. They do that for the, what is it called? They do that for Yamato. So what we're going to do is we're just going to keep up the pressure here. We're going to go. Let's see what we get off the Queen first. And we're going to discard this Reiju because we don't really need it right now. This card actually could be cut because it's not as useful in the early game. And it could be cut for something else. But I don't know. I kind of like it for right now. So we're going to go 5 at the Tashigi. What we're going to do is we're going to do a temporary starve. And we're going to just attack his board. And I mean, I guess we can put pressure on him. We're not really too concerned about anything right now. I mean, we have board control. Next turn, we're going to go into either Sanji or Mihawk. The spotter right here is going to give us an opportunity to play the Sanji and play something on top of the Sanji. So if he attacks anything, then we'll be able to rearrange the top 3. And then hopefully we'll be able to find one of our big guys. Or even, you know, we could play Queen or something like that too. The best part about the card is you can literally play anything. So it's just, I don't know, it's super powerful. So he might play Gecko right here for 8 Dawn. But yeah, double pudding is actually just filthy, dude. Just taking like so many cards out of their hand. I took 4 cards out of his hand with 2 puddings. It makes you think too. It's like, damn, do I counter this? And like, what if he just doesn't have the pudding? Especially if you like your hand. Like, I'm not gonna do it for no value. Yeah, I think this guy's like, I don't know, this guy's not the greatest. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. Then we're gonna Spada, and then oh my goodness, guys, we're gonna be able to croc it up. We're going to be able to croc it up because we're going to draw into this card right here, the Khalifa, and then we're going to play Sanji, and then we're going to play Croc all in 1 turn. This is actually the first video I'm making of this deck, and it's working very well. Very, very well. Because I'm able to show you all the facets of like how we basically build advantage from this deck. Yeah, you can't do anything. It doesn't matter. So then we're gonna hit him with the let's first hit him with this combo. Go that, swing into that pseudo blocker, and then we'll go 5 into the Hina, and then I think we're gonna go 6 into the Hina as well. If he blocks it. If he blocks it, ooh. Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much, honestly. We can go 6 into it. We have plenty of counter. We're about to have a 3rd life. We're chilling. So then we're gonna go. Oh my god, this is so lit, bro. This is so actually lit. And then we're gonna be able to just Mihawk on the next turn. Actually, it's so filthy. Sanji into Croc is just, oh my goodness. Dude, just put him in a body bag or something. I don't know. Yeah, so what I really like about this deck, guys, is like it plays a lot. Like a lot of times when we have new cards to, you know, an old deck, it relatively plays the same, except for you have like one card that can really like, you know, make a huge difference. But this deck has a lot of cards that can actually like be a huge tempo like swinging I'm just gonna let the pudding go here. But like this deck plays a lot of cards that can just change like how this deck is played. Like no longer are we playing just like only event stall and like trying to like win in the late game. Like we can realistically like trade like blow for blow like with the puddings. Like we can go heavy into their life, so we don't have to worry too much about like losing card advantage anymore, which is just like, it's so good, right? So we're actually gonna counter out this one so we don't take 2 life in 1 turn. So we're gonna counter out with the double finger and the Reiju. But yeah, it's so powerful, because now we don't have to worry about losing advantage, because we can just keep taking cards out of their hand like regardless, right? Like we can keep taking cards, and then here's the red rock too. That's so good. Let's see. Let's tag into this Hina right here. Yeah, like we can just keep going into their life, and when we keep going into their life, like we don't have to be concerned at all about oh my god, you let me get the Moria. You're crazy, bro. You are a filthy human being. And then we're just gonna go 9 into his life, and then of course we're gonna do the classic red rock miss all Sunday pass. Yeah. And I'm sorry, I can't finish my thought, but we can keep attacking into life without worrying about falling super behind on card advantage and then like grinding out the game, because we can just play pudding and get rid of all of their advantage. And because we draw so much, the tide is back in our favor. On top of us being able to play 2 bodies in 1 turn and then being able to bottom deck a 7 or gain a life on top of that, it just feels really, really good. I'm going to go ahead and block here so I can get value from the Miss All Sunday, and we'll get back a red rock, I guess, doesn't matter. And that's good, because now we can just bottom deck the Sabo and call it a day. But yeah, well, there it is right there, the GG. That's me beating a Sakazuki player on the sim. Of course, guys, the sim isn't really the greatest, gauge of, of skill, but I just want to kind of show you how this deck works. So we'll hop in one more for this video, and then I think we'll move on to another couple decks that I want to showcase too. So all right, so actually we got a little mini mirror match right here, the old versus the young. So I'm gonna go ahead and go first, and this looks like a pretty solid hand, so I'll go ahead and keep it. Yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to build Reiju, and she seems so underwhelming. And I hate that it's the case, because I'm a blue player, bro. Like, I love the blurps. I smoke blurp. And I don't know, bro. I just can't seem to make it work, bro. Like, maybe we gotta do a lot more experimenting with this deck, but man, like, I'm just like, what the hell, bro? Like, it just seems like, okay, we're gonna bottom deck all of these because we're looking for pudding, it looks like, in this matchup. It just seems like, I don't know, like I'm like always like a turn or 2 behind, or like, I don't know, like I just don't have like the little mini-me versions of the characters to like bring back, and all of them like don't really do a whole lot is the problem. Like they're all pretty underwhelming in their own right. The only one that's actually good is the Reiju character that lets you draw, but like the other guy has rush, he's like okay. The other guy's like a 4/6 blocker, he's like okay. And then the other guy like bounces a 4 or less or bottoms a 2 or less, which just like isn't very good. I don't know, man. So like I've been working on like a Reiju engine without the Germa. I don't know. It seems fine. It just seems like there's a lot of problems with the deck. That's the only issue. It's the only issue with it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go. Do I save this ulti for the Sanji? Probably not. I could try to just find like a Doflamingo. So, oh, a pudding's really good. And then we'll start placing at the top. So my next turn will actually be like pretty killer. Because I'm gonna go into 7-Dawn next turn, so I can actually play pudding and the Doflamingo, and then I can set up for the Sanji right here. So I'm gonna go 6 into his life right here. He's probably gonna counter out of this one. Okay. Still, he's probably still gonna draw either way. If I hit him with a pudding, bro, that'd be so filthy, bro. I'm freaking diabolical, bro. I hope he doesn't hit me with a pudding, though. That would suck, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't even think about it. If he hits me with a pudding, I'm going to be pretty sad. He's going to ruin my diabolical scheme. Alright, so when I play the Germa deck, I also don't play the stage. Because I feel like it's just like not that good. But that's because I also think that the this deck is like the Germas just aren't very good as well. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. And then we're gonna I think we're gonna go ahead and do this. Draw. Yeah. And then, yeah, we're going to go ahead and just block that right there. Go about our merry way. So, of course, we're going to hit him with the classic shuffle your hand into your deck. Oh, bro. We went from 8 cards to 5. If you want to save that raise you're going to go to 4, buddy. All right, well, we're doing it again. You're going to go to 3? I mean, they draw so much, it doesn't really matter too much either way. So then we're going to play this guy. And then, holy smokes. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up, this is what we draw. And then the Mihawk is what we get. And then this, I mean, that's just not good at all. So we're going to have to, yo, I hope he hits us with a pudding or something, because that's just not good at all. All right, so, but we do have a guaranteed Mihawk, though. Like, we do have a guaranteed Sanji. Our hand is just going to look super bricky soon. Super bricky. And we're going to bait like we actually have the cards in hand, but we don't, to protect it. But I think if we can get this Mihawk, I think we're good. I don't know if I've seen them play Red Rock. And then I'm going to be like, I'm going to wait like 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. And I'm like, all right, I'll let it go. I'll let this one go. And then go ahead and take this one. Ooh, that's actually what we needed right there. And we're going to block this one for sure. Okay. Yep. And then we're going to go diabolical, boys. We're going to go absolutely sicko mode on him. We're going to go 5 into the Reiju, and then we're going to bottom deck this Ichi. If he lets it go, oh my god, bro. Deploy. Oh, snap, bro. Damn. That is filthy, bro. Yeah, this deck has some pretty high highs and some probably even lower lows, so that's why I enjoy playing it. It's pretty much just like abuse, you know? You just keep coming back for more because you think you can change it. I can fix it. I can fix this deck. You can't fix it, bro. You can't. There's no way. There's just no way. And then he's going to go into the Judge. Okay, he's going to draw hella cards. Does he have the mini-me's in the deck? Okay. Oh, damn. He has the raid. Damn. Does he have all of them? Wow. He's got all 3 Power Rangers. That's pretty good. Too bad we're just going to, like, Red Rocket. But he's going to draw 3 cards just from this Reiju alone. It's pretty good. Is he not drawing off? Ah, maybe not. Maybe he already used his effect. It's weird. Does he not have Rush? Oh, he can bounce my pudding back to my hand. You down for that, buddy? I'll take a 1K back and potentially just make you reset again. I'm down for that. Yeah, and this guy's, this is why he bounced it back. Wow, actually, that's crazy. That's actually so weird. We're gonna go ahead and discard the ulti right here. Is he attacking with the? Oh, you goofed. I think he goofed right here. And this is the problem with the deck, guys. It's just super underwhelming. Like right here, he just did his like whole combo. And he's going to basically just have 2 bodies to show for it. And we're going to Red Rock the Judge, draw a card, unfortunately. And then we're just going to swing 7, 7, 9. And this is where the pudding is actually really, really good too, because if he draws a bunch of cards, I'm just going to be able to bottom deck him. I'm going to bait like I have a Love Mellow, but I don't. Like, he's back to actually 8 cards in hand. Actually, I mean, the judge didn't do a horrible job, I guess, considering I already had a pretty good positioning on the board. I think it was a mistake for him to turn that other guy sideways, though. But I probably would have just played another Mihawk right there, if that was the case. I might hit him with this pudding. He might, dude, actually, you know what? Because I have so little counter power in hand, he might actually get this. And because my draws are all terrible coming up, it's just Sanji after Sanji. So, like, this guy might actually be able to do something. Make some noise. All right, so he's swinging 7 to the 7. That's smart. He's trying to bait out the, the pudding here. What a smart guy. What a smart guy. Do I give him the Sanji? He has 2 cards in hand. Nah, bro, you're not taking it that easily. You're not taking it that easily. Oh, do I do it? There's no way for him to actually kill it. Damn. So instead, that's smart, bro. That's smart. I mean, it was stupid that you gave me back the pudding either way. So do I just make him go down to 5 cards and play the pudding, or do I save this and just have a 9/9? I think I'm just gonna save it. Alright, I'll take it. Oh my god, I have it either way. That's hilarious. Oh my god. That's so funny. That's so funny. I have it either way. Oh, snap, bro. Take that, eat that. Oh, snap. Give me that. Ah! That's so funny, bro. That is so funny. Holy snap, bro. The double pudding, bro. So I actually got rid of what, like a total of what, 8 cards with the pudding? Because he had 9 the first one, right? He either had 8 or 9 the first pudding, and then he had 8 the second one. So that's 7 right there if it was 4 and 3. That's crazy, dude. Pudding is massive. All right, guys, I think that's it for this video. I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.